Yeah, but definitely have to be always learning, always be a sponge to do better and be better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I was reading. I think I posted it as shoot, what's the boy name? Jason Wilson. That's his name. That is the moment. The moment demands. And he was talking about it too. I saw him do an interview. He was talking about how men evolve because we get so caught up. We spend so much energy on just those small attributes as a man.
Yeah.
And we want to be strong. We want to be again the protector. We want to be the provider. We want you to know, don't touch my family or you know I'm coming for you type thing. But we never allow people to see so quote unquote the gentle side. I don't even want to say soft.
Yeah.
Soft to a man, y'all real funny.
Yeah.
Some of y'all get deep.
Some
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
it's still the soft side.
Yeah, gentle. You know what I'm
gentle
saying?
and soft.
mushy.
So he compared it to like the difference between the lion and the lamb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The lion is this big beast out in the wilderness. Everything is afraid of, and then sometimes you got to be, especially with your lady, with your kids. You have to turn on that gentle side because if you too aggressive all the time, then you know what I mean. It sets the atmosphere for your home. It sets the atmosphere for your relationship. It sets the tone for even for your kids and how they respond to different things. And so I took that to heart, and I started doing some inventory of myself. And I was thinking to myself, and myself said, I said, man, you got to do better. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and it need that too. Like for you to have that realization within yourself, like it's one thing for somebody else to tell you, and because that you can shrug off. That's your opinion. That's you. You know what I mean? But if you can have some self-reflection and yourself can say that, it's like, okay, maybe you're right. So get mushy, y'all. Get mushy. You know what I mean?
So
toilet tissue soft.
I think too, and Mark, I don't know, you remember we had talked about, there's an episode in the first season we was talking about, taking the limits off, and we always talk about the importance of communication and involvement. So now that we've stepped into this new realm, so to speak, and we're accepting that challenge to not be in a box. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So the challenge is now that we know better, we'll do better. So what are some things, and I'm just asking, if you have something, what are some things now, after that last episode, even after taking time to just do some self-reflection, that you, how can I say it, that you feel like was an asset or is an asset now versus a hindrance? Something that you have learned even in that short window, or that you have applied to your life, to your marriage, to a relationship, in which now you know that when you was trying to be so masculine, you thought it was going to be a hindrance, but it actually was a blessing.
No.
I don't know. I think I would have to say I look at how am I gonna say this?
Hey, I'm a podcast. Of course, I'm gonna tell you to like, share, and subscribe. Crown King Podcast. Peace.
Suck that up. Hey, get back to it. Like, this ain't you. Okay. But now I start trying to, I start trying to get gentle with it. So, I try to figure that out, and, I try to touch into my gentle side. So, and, because I always, I promise y'all, I'm like that all the time, even with her. Like, bro, you like, what's going on right now? This ain't what I know. But nah, I try to figure things out now. Yeah. So,
How do you think, like, can you tell the difference in how she receives it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now she'd be like, I really appreciate it. She kind of make me feel bad, like, because I've done it so much. She apologizes to where it's like, I know I frustrated you, and I have to be like, dang, like, did I really do it that much?
Yeah.
But I was be like, nah, you know, I can't tell you how you feel. So now,
oh boy, that's good.
you know,
say that again.
I can't tell you how you're supposed to feel. So
Dang,
let me
yeah.
take, you know, let me pull mine back to where I can be like, all right, so this is what you're going through. Let me try to figure this out to help make you feel better.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's been work.
Yeah.
It shook me the first time it happened. It shook me. I was like, man, because it was the simple words that, you know, I'm sorry that I'm frustrated. I know you're getting frustrated with me having my little moment.
Right.
And I was like, oh, what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Like, am I that harsh about it?
Selfish.
You've been the same
I guess you
old
can't say I was a selfish person, but like, I had to be like, nah, you know, I can't tell you that, you know, this is making you feel a certain way and it's making me mad. Like, what kind of person am I to just be getting mad at your situation? So I had to. It really broke me. Because just to hear it, it was like, man, I've been doing this wrong.
Yeah, which even
That's deep.
I mean, that's a self-reflection. I think that's probably the biggest thing. Just certain things or how you approach certain things or used to or would in a normal setting that to where that's what they expect to happen.
Yeah.
And you do something different and you be like, damn, I was kind of messed up when I probably shouldn't have did it that way. That's, you know.
Do you think that's instinctive though? Or is it just the fact that I'm so comfortable with you to where I feel like, cause sometimes I think like we have to check the atmosphere. I keep saying the atmosphere because we have to check the temperature of the room, right? Cause my wife is like, she's like my best friend, you know what I'm saying? So if you're my friend, like I'm talking to y'all, you know what I'm saying? I may say something off the wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if the temperature is, you know what I'm saying, lukewarm or whatever, I may say something crazy.
May say something slick.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I can tell, like, her body language may be like, you know.
I know you didn't.
Say what? Kind of like they did at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, you may have to turn the temperature down a little bit. But
Yeah.
it's amazing, man. Like, you spend this time together, and you're like, shoot, again, like, we've been doing this so long, but you never said anything.
Exactly.
That part.
Because
You know
they
what I mean?
expect it to happen. And I think that's probably
crazy.
the biggest part. But the self-reflection, I think, is, you know, is definitely a mofo because it's, you know, hopefully it allows you to start growing or evolving, I would say, if you're able to kind of self-check yourself. Like, yeah, you probably should, you come on, man. Like,